Keep your distance, darling. I've got a long road ahead.
Your desire?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. More.
Oui, au milieu de la boîte, tout est bon.
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin coat smells like goblins.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Alors, qu'est-ce que vous comptez faire maintenant que votre père n'est plus?
Look after my angel, of course. She's been through more than I can bear to think about. 100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. It fills me with a rage I can hardly contain. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies, for life.
Et qu'est-ce qui s'est passé entre vous et votre père?
I mourn the man I knew. He was wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes.
Ouais, je pense aussi.
Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. He told me we'd be together now. Said Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors that plagued my home. He's gone now. But I suppose the man I knew died when I died. The man he became... That wasn't the father I knew. The one I loved so very much.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Vous avez prétendu connaître des choses au sujet de mon cœur. Quand comptiez-vous les lui révéler?
In due time. Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. Painful truths should be handled with some decorum.
Fascinant.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldur?
Quand j'ai quitté la porte de Baldur, c'était un refuge pour tous. Tout ça, c'est sans doute à cause de Gortash.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
C'était le but, hein. On est là pour ça, après tout. Ah oui. Avant de continuer, on a quelqu'un à libérer.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard. probably break his nose. Good boy.
Oh, I can't sit here until the end of bloody
Là.
time.
Peer inside the lantern to find the pixie has vanished without a trace.
Oh, bah dis donc. Bon bah tant pis. Hein.
Our girl is nothing if not loyal. I just hope it doesn't come back to bite her in the arse. Being loyal to the wrong person can do that sometimes.
C'était la petite fille là qui arrêtait pas de dire laissez-moi sortir, laissez-moi sortir. Bah faut croire qu'elle a trouvé un moyen de sortir. Ou peut-être qu'elle est morte, je sais pas. Tant pis.
Mind it. Honestly. Trust no one. Tricks.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
I will not. It is our chance to start over. And I will gladly do so.
Allez, bouge. Bouge. Mais non.
Easy.
Allez, bouge.
Simple.
Whatever's behind that rock, it's being watched closely.
Oui, oui, oui. T'inquiète. Tout se passe bien. Allez, oust. Oui, oui, oui. Je fais attention, t'inquiète. Bouge. Quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Me regarde pas comme ça. Regarde, tu me regardes de travers de là-bas. Hein? Je suis quelqu'un de très honnête. Ouais, d'accord, d'accord, ça va. Quoi? Il me fait rire. Quoi? C'est pas parce que je suis habillé pareil que ça y est, hein? C'est pas moi. Quoi? Hein? Sous prétexte que je suis habillé pareil, avec le même masque, les mêmes armes, que je suis avec le même groupe, ça serait moi. Bah non. Mais quoi? Mais je suis déguisé. Comment ça se fait que tu me vois? Viens me parler.
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs?
C'est quoi un garde d'acier?
You weren't your head recently. Didn't you spot 'em by the gate? Big metal bastards. Even bigger swords. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
Alors, voilà. Ah, tu vois bien que c'était pas moi. que je, que je m'approche des coffres, c'est une coïncidence. Qu'est-ce qui me fait rire? Allez, hein, dégage. Comme il est soupçonneux, c'est incroyable ça. C'est un délit de sale gueule ça, monsieur.
Should be easy.
Allez. Bouge. Oh. Mais comment tu peux me voir que t'es retourné? C'est pas juste hein, ça. Voyons. Ah tiens. Je vous fais penser à quelqu'un. Je vois pas de quoi vous parlez, monsieur. Il va devenir fou.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Je vais les laisser parler pour le moment. Aller dire qu'on va tuer Cazador sans savoir s'ils sont vraiment proches de lui ou pas, ce serait stupide. Autant dévoiler tout notre plan tout de suite. C'est pas malin du tout. Bon, maintenant, parler du rituel, ce serait intéressant. Ouais, je vais plutôt parler du rituel.
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
Ah, je suis en pleine hésitation. Il lui fallait tous ses enfants à Cazador. Enfin, les enfants en façon de parler. Il lui fallait tous. Donc, dans un sens, si on le laisse faire et qu'il meurt, ben, il lui en manquera un. Ce qui fait que le rituel ne pourra pas être accompli. Non, je vais. Ouais, mais mon personnage ne laisserait pas Astarion continuer comme ça. Il exagère un petit peu, là, il va le tuer. Ouais, non, mon personnage ne laisserait pas faire ça.
Fine. You owe your wretched life to my friend. Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. Do you really think you can stop him?
I'm the only one who can. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I don't need to fear him anymore. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
Il était très très beau le character design de la vampire là. Elle était vraiment belle. C'est bien que tu les aies épargnés. Ils sont peut-être pas spécialement mauvais, hein. Toi-même, tu n'es pas spécialement mauvais. Quand tu veux.
You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time.
Mais c'est bien ce que je disais.
To us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
Et donc, ça te dérange pas de tous ces sacrifiés, là, tes frères et sœurs?
Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this.
Oui, on fait équipe.
I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Ce qui m'enquiquine un petit peu maintenant, Sénat. Bon.
Ready and willing.
How delicious. Easy.
Journal 9 est presque entièrement vierge, ne comptant que quelques paragraphes succincts. J'ai décidé d'essayer de tenir un journal. Kent affirme que ça ne fera plus grand bien. La séparation est peut-être inévitable quand les enfants grandissent, mais elle n'est pas moins douloureuse. C'est la première fois que mon garçon quitte le nid. Il n'en avait jamais eu envie jusqu'ici. Je sais qu'il est déjà trop grand pour continuer à vivre avec sa mère, mais cela ne m'a jamais posé de problème. Je pense qu'à lui non plus. Mais il a tellement changé. Il se montre secret, insolent, agressif. À quoi bon continuer? Kent se trompe peut-être, mais je ne le sens absolument pas mieux. J'essaie de lire vite parce que Le truc n'est pas infini là, voilà.
Quite ready for you. Someone there?
Bouge. Allez.
A crooked touch.
Still alive, so that's progress. That shapeshifter's key unlocks the door. Interesting. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Blood, near the bed.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Ouais, sérieux, allez.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Ah, une bonne chose de faite. Bah quoi, j'ai fait le truc, qu'est-ce qu'il me demande encore en plus?
Doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drow.
Cette page sort de plusieurs taches inquiétantes d'un rouge foncé tirant vers le brun. Ceux qui souhaitent pouvoir accéder au tribunal du Seigneur de l'Effroi et entrer dans le temple de Baal doivent tuer les cibles mentionnées sur cette liste, en faisant croire qu'elles ont été assassinées par le culte de l'absolu. À chaque fois, apportez une main de la victime pour preuve de votre méfait. Marchez dans le sang. Duchesse Béline Stellman. Ça fait beaucoup de monde.
List of names.
Voilà.
Father Logan's on here, crossed up. A target list, perhaps.
Such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Shiraz is pretty.
Your worries. Indulge yourself. I promise. A weary traveller, battered and bruised. You come for sustenance, no decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Mais t'es complètement malade. On va arrêter de parler de ça. Hein. Si le premier choix c'est ça, j'ai peur de savoir les autres.
Sweeting, are you blushing? There is no shame in pleasure, even less when the pleasure is pain. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
Mais si tu veux pas que Carla qui est derrière moi défonce tout ton truc là à coups de hache, tu devrais arrêter. Hein. Mais par contre, on a vu le corps d'une naine là, il y a pas très loin là. Elle a été tuée il y a pas de temps. Il y a peu de temps.
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. They'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
Donc il y a quelqu'un qui est mort dont tu penses à la fin, c'est ça?
Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it.
Ouais. Parlons d'autre chose. Non, mais non. Non, rien d'autre en fait. Pour ta survie.
I put it on especially for you. I hate. I don't understand why there's such a type for Sarah Palmer.
You can stare
as much as you like.
C'est moi qui vais finir par défoncer Carlac. Oh, faut que je sorte d'ici. Ah, tiens.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Bah, elle m'a demandé de trouver le vrai tueur de l'organe, vu qu'apparemment, ça t'intéresse pas. Hein.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Chaque chose en son temps. C'est qui Devella?
My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found?
Le meurtre du père Lorgan fait partie d'une conspiration de bien plus grande envergure fomentée par le culte de Baal.
A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
C'est pas qu'une simple théorie, j'en ai les preuves. J'ai un document qui parle de plein de meurtres.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Merci Dumbo.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be?
Mais j'en veux pas de ton poisson pas frais.
Doesn't make any sense.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Ah. Le tableau, je m'en fiche, mais par contre... Alors, on peut t'assortir toi parce que t'as l'air d'un clown là. Voyons. On va voir ce que ça donne.
Such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is Sures's caress.
Lovely paintings! Looking for a loving heart!
I love her so much.
Whoa.
Seems like a
Slow down, sweetie. Take a deep
Oh.
breath for me. Yeah?
Intéressant.
Doesn't make any sense.
You will when you've met the drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
What if there's food shortages? Rationing and we can't leave anything to chance.
Which means we're getting a real... It'll make you feel better. Then fine. 15 loaves it is.
I got it. I got it.
Brothel?
Lovely paintings!
Pleasure house?
Looking
Den
for a
of
loving heart!
decadent delights?
So loud.
Let's just stick to the list.
The Absolute's army slays. They won't care about stupid lists.
Confuses me to a member of... Wherever we need, we can get in Worm's Crossing.
What does it feel like?
Raining today, gone tomorrow. Get them while they're hot.
C'est pire.
Such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is Sures's caress.
Enjoy it.
But I love honey. I love honey so much.
Whoa. Slow down, sweetie. Take a deep breath for me. Yeah?
Ouais.
Lovely paintings!
Ma foi.
Looking for a loving heart!
Il a déjà un peu moins l'air d'un clown.
You will when you've met the drought.
Tim, that seems like a lot.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for?
They won't care about stupid lists.
Danthalon's dancing axe. A top-secret harbour hideout. At least according to Jahira.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a dancing axe of my own.
Welcome to Danthilon's
Movement
dance.
charm wouldn't be too hard to
Our
apply to
stock
such an
isn't
object.
used.
I could
It's
conjure one up
tried and
for you if you
tested
like.
by the finest adventurers.
Yes, I like.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little punishment. How may I be of service?
C'est Jaira qui m'emploie. Je dois retrouver un groupe de ménestrels ici.
Harpers. I'm afraid I serve a grubbier class of clientele than that. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. Present company excluded, I'm sure. No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it?
Ouais, en tout cas, elle semble bien te connaître.
I knew it. I knew she wasn't dead. Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf flicker herself?
Ailleurs.
She wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise, which makes you one of the rare breed she does trust. Here's the key. The others are below, and bearing bad news by the looks of it.
Et tu vends quoi sinon? Oh. Oui.
Short father. Right, Sonny. You're on the door till our friends are done. God's forbid we do any business today.
You are not Jahira.
Quelle perspicacité, quel sens de l'observation.
I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketherick out in the Shadowlands, no?
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Salona's tears as some kind of code.
Il y aura tous aujourd'hui.
You little...
T'as dit quoi là? Mais ouais, hein, mais ouais, vas-y. Mais ouais, vas-y. Non, mais vous allez prendre vraiment cher. Hein.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Mais c'est ça, oui. Foutez-lui la paix. Mais foutez-lui la paix, j'ai dit. plus à prendre, moi. Mais c'est ça. Allez, allez, au suivant. Où est-ce qu'il est l'autre? Il est où le dernier? Ouais, elle est là devant moi. Oui, bien sûr. De toute façon. Mais foutez-lui la paix! Tiens, moi aussi je peux t'enflammer.
Can't even catch my breath. Shiny. Orange doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Vous n'aurez plus à arborer ce sourire de ménestrel très longtemps. Henri a enfin donné les ordres. Tuez la vieille bique, mais pas avant de lui avoir dit comment ses petits soldats sont morts. Essayez si possible de préserver un peu de ses cheveux ou tendons. L'élu souhaite s'en faire une harpe. Donc les vieilles biques, il parle certainement de Jaera, la druidesse qui est au camp.
Thank you.
Et comment je peux savoir que toi t'es pas un doppelganger?
Because I'm not. I swear. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent.
Bah écoute, oui, je suis là pour t'aider, moi. Attends. Et ouais, c'est vrai ça. Il m'envoie nulle part et on est pareil. Elle me donne pas d'ordre, ça va aller, oui.
Right. Equal to the High Harper. You can give her my report then. The others.
They're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city. But they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar.
Rashomar, a native of Rashomon, the far eastern land known for its wild inhabitants and the witches who rule them.
Et qui est ce Rashaminien? Pourquoi Jaira s'y intéresse-t-elle?
The High Harper didn't tell you. Perhaps it's not my place.
Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashomar, they do not want him found.
Lui aussi, son character design était vraiment réussi. Tant qu'on y est, tu veux toujours pas de caresse, toi? T'es sûr?
Please, don't look at me.
So Baal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you.
Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
Vous semblez avoir une certaine expérience sur les doppelgangers. Merde.
The last time
Plus
I
trop
fought
vite.
doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Ouais, je vais lui parler de ce qui s'est passé avec les ménestrels là à l'instant.
I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Mince of Rashomon?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
Tous les habitants de Baldur connaissent bien ce nom.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Je suis sûr que c'est un peu plus compliqué que ça.
There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
C'était un choix bien cruel que tu as dû faire là.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Et pourquoi me dire ça maintenant et pas avant?
Because I was playing the pragmatist and writing my friend off for dead. Then I met you. If I seem suddenly flush with hope and soft feeling, you have only yourself to blame. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
It is the smell that strikes you first. Spiced ceremonial oils cut through with the copper tang of blood. In the candlelight, Zevlor might almost be sleeping. But his empty eyes stare, his lips slack around a curl of parchment, poking through like a yellowed tongue. A message.
Ah, le trésor d'ingéniosité que vous déployez pour faire croire à votre disciple qu'ils sont en sécurité. Ce sac à viande était l'un de vos favoris, n'est-ce pas? Il s'est avéré une fort belle toile pour mes lames. Ces hurlements furent une douce mélodie à mes oreilles. Assister à mon sanglant ouvrage est un honneur, mais ce n'est encore qu'un début. Bientôt, très bientôt, vous serez témoin de vastes scènes de dévastation. La vision de bas concrétisée de ma main impie. Quelle idole ferais-je de vous, et quelle effigie de vos sbires? Vous seriez mon chef-d'œuvre, Aurine la Rouge. Ouais, j'allais dire, mais très beau en tout cas. Ce truc-là, par contre... Mais je me rappelle de lui. Zevlor. Il me semble que c'était un des gars qui était au camp de la Tiflin tout au début. Celui qui m'avait demandé d'aller voir la chef des druides pour éviter qu'ils ferment la porte et qu'ils foutent pas les Tiflins dans le pétrin. Lorsqu'on a rencontré Will. Il me semble que lui c'était un des chefs. Par contre, je vais le laisser là, le tableau, il est beau.
I hope Zevlor rests in the softest, sweetest peace possible. He deserved more than he got.
Je suis d'accord.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
Tu sembles troublé.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
On ressort de quelqu'un que vous avez connu autrefois.
Indeed. Duke Stelmane. Or as I knew her, Berlin, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you.
Elle était plus intime.
In a way. But not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
Désolé que vous l'ayez perdu.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
C'est gentil, merci.
You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness.
No.
Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Quoi qu'il en soit, c'est Fleur qui n'était pas, voilà, c'était pas un personnage. On n'a pas beaucoup parlé. Je pense qu'on lui a parlé peut-être 2-3 fois en tout. Mais je me rappelle qu'il était genre chef de la garde ou quelque chose comme ça dans le camp des Tieflins au tout début du jeu. C'est un des premiers à qui on a parlé dans ce camp-là.
What, by the Morden Summits Curlies, went on down there?
Les ménestrels se sont révélés être des assassins métamorphes. Ça, c'est ce que je t'aurais dit si c'était tes affaires. Donc les négociations sont terminées.
Bloody vigorous burning. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by.
Ouais, fais ça.
Another quake. What's going on?
The brain is breaking free.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 lights. I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
Bon. Tu vas me laisser passer, toi, hein?
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized ice valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Tu sais qu'il y a un trou juste derrière toi. Fais gaffe à ce que tu dis. Mais est-ce que cette machine sait s'il y a moyen de réparer ce moteur?
Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
C'est ta face que je vais démanteler si tu continues. Bon. Il te prend pour un des leurs. Pourquoi?
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm a fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Ouais. Est-ce que tu peux nous dire au sujet du Gortash?
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning.
Oui, on a compris.
Make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.
Greetings, citizen Fluffington. I trust you are enjoying...
Ah oui, c'est vrai. C'est vrai, il me prend encore pour quelqu'un de la floconnière, Marguerite de la floconnière. Bon, du coup, comment je passe Réfléchissant. J'ai besoin de passer. Toi là.
You want past? Talk to Ellen.
D'accord, c'est qui Eileen? C'est toi. Salut.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Non, certainement pas, non. J'habite à la porte de Baldur, donc tu vas gentiment te pousser. Hein?
Special occasion. Worms Rock is closed. Invited guests only.
Mais j'ai une invitation. Ouais, j'ai une invitation que l'éléphant m'a donnée. L'enquêtrice Valérie a besoin de moi dans la ville basse. Il y a un tueur en série dans les parages.
Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
Ouais, voilà. Bon, Carlac, je sais que t'aurais bien voulu frapper, mais bon. T'inquiète.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
Cette cité ne sera jamais la vôtre.
It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but well, why don't you come and see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Ouais.
Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
Ah. Bien, bien, bien.
What a day. Let's go to Paris. A little souvenir. Don't mind. Time for discretion. Don't look now. Almost too easy. Looking ahead.
Ça va être une surprenante rencontre.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Ben... Mais... Pas la bonne? Si, hein. Si, c'est la bonne. C'est bizarre. Est-ce que ça serait peut-être parce que c'est pas... Ah. Voilà, tant pis, on fera avec. Non, allez.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
No time to rest. Something over there. I'm way too big.
Oui, ça serait une bonne rencontre avant de... d'arrêter le live.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Baldur, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent, should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Poetic nonsense. There is no one, and no savior.
Quelle étrange magie est à l'œuvre ici? Je ne le saurais pas.
Whatever magic allows this statue to speak, it lies beyond your grasp.
Mon âme est noble. Mon âme est noble. Ouvrez la voie.
Ancient Ansor, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Ah oui, oui, il y a les épreuves d'abord. Ah oui. Ah, je ne les aime pas.
2 centuries walking the streets, and I never knew this was under them. What other wonders have I missed?
C'est un autre niveau que les épreuves de Ombre-Cœur, là.
Paintings hung on the wall. Almost like an art gallery.
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice.
The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market. You know this market, the Wide, where Baldur's Gate citizens and visitors gather to conduct trade and wax political. The child. A red-haired man is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched. The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it, tally marks totaling the number 9. The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact. The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact.
Charmed, I'm sure.
The theft. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen djinn within it, perhaps even more.
All right. What now?
The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance. The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby.
Let me work my magic. Guarded by some malicious aura. Need to dispel it to get past.
Still breathing, despite everything.
J'ai trouvé un sort pour dissiper ce truc. Sort que je n'ai pas.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
The judgment. A shiny apple rest.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow. At the ready.
Away! Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
Je n'ai rien pour ça.
Guarded by some malicious aura. I need to dispel it to get past.
Immunisé à tout.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Bon. Je ferai celle-là plus tard. Je regarderai comment réussir à débloquer son truc. Parce que j'ai aucun sort pour ça.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch. Withstand the elements. Prove your courage.
A better position.
Non.
Is worth the cost. With haste.
Now this is my happy place. I'm going to enjoy this.
Une belle petite saleté celle-là.
rays.
Oh, hey, il m'agace, hein? Punaise. Pourquoi tu dois te déplacer pour lancer ce sort? C'est quand même con, hein.
It's go time.
Gale, tu me gonfles. Mais non, on le fera pas. Oh, mais punaise, mais quel imbécile!
Survival is all that matters.
Oui, oui, oui. Magnifique. Voilà, du coup, il s'est déplacé. Magnifique. Il a plus la magie. Parce qu'il est en silence. Yay! Ouais, c'est pas grave.
Lovely little pick me up. Keep blade close. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Je sais pas si je l'ai réussi, si je l'ai échoué, j'ai pas compris. Elle brille, j'imagine que c'est bon. Ouais, celle-là c'est bon.
Ah, Lanceboard. Why, this might just be the highlight of our misadventures to date.
Non, Carlac.
Thought this
C'est pas ce que je
place
voulais
was
faire.
just a legend. Tall tales just keep coming true.
Go on.
Oh,
Yes.
Oui, très. Oh. Mais
Sparks.
ça aurait pas été un grand sourire, ça, Starion? Ah, c'est une scène qui a l'air de l'avoir fait plaisir. Attends, quoi? Mais ça devait être bon, normalement. C'était l'échec et mat. Si la tour, elle va là. Lui, il peut pas se retrouver sur cette ligne-là. S'il va là, le fou le prend. S'il va là, le fou le prend. Et il peut pas aller sur... Ah, mais il peut... Ah oui, mais il peut prendre la tour. Ah. Ben non, c'est le... Non, c'est le roi. Il peut pas prendre la... C'est peut-être lui, le roi. C'est peut-être la reine, là-bas. Ah. Voyons ça. Bon, déjà, faut que je me concentre tout seul. Merci. Voyons, c'est le roi ou la reine, ça? Ah oui, c'est le roi, ça.
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies? Or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds.
Lanceboard happens to be a game with which I have more than a passing familiarity. Might I offer a suggestion?
Oui. Dis-moi.
First, move your white queen to the upper right corner. Then, move her 4 squares to the left. The king can only withdraw to 1 square after the first move, and after the second, has nowhere to retreat.
Attends, répète-moi ça.
The Dark King...
Whatever ancient purpose is imbued in these halls, it may not welcome our presence here. We should be wary of whatever lurks beneath the dust.
Ouais, laisse tomber. C'est là-bas qu'il veut dire. C'est là. Là?
Once more, let the next chance be your last.
The air is ripe with magic.
Voilà. Fallait détruire le roi, non? Il faut que je regarde pour le tableau. Astarion, pour le moment, reste ici pour le moment. Gna, 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 ça va pas te plaire, reste là. Reste là, Sidi. Voilà, merci. Toi, viens ici.
This place is astonishing. A bar.
Oui, viens, gna, gna, gna.
Blade at the ready.
Bon. Si tu veux. Plus tard, je verrai ton truc à toi plus tard. M'intéresse pas pour le moment. Je vais pas te jouer de toute façon. Juste que tu aies un sort. Magnifique. Oui, si tu veux, le reste, ça m'est égal. Tiens, voilà. Non, c'est bon, le reste, on fiche.
I've got just the fix.
His honorable judge was banished, but judgment must still be passed.
Voilà.
Never a dull moment.
Well met.
Oui, oui, oui. Reste au camp, gna gna gna, merci, au revoir, allez, arrête.
And away I go.
Astarion.
Hello, my dear.
Préviens mon groupe, oui, merci, allez, voilà. Alors.
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
Attends, redis-moi.
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him. Freedom. A red-haired man walks the streets of Baldur's Gate, clad in a billowing cloak. You catch a glimpse of a sly smile beneath his hood and a golden coin in his hand. The hanging. A red-haired man is depicted hanging from a gallows as a crowd looks on. You notice a child in the crowd, a falling tear leaving a trail on his cheek.
Honorable judge and applied lead. You are a paragon of greed.
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
Il fallait faire un jugement, il y a la cellule, il a été prisonnier, donc jugement en prison, ça me semble...
There's a definite touch of the mythic to this place.
Non. Sueto, Stead et quoi? Stead, Amaps, Selto, ok.
Hold still, will you? Hold still, will you? Hold still, will you? Hold still, will you?
Je viens de détruire la preuve dont j'avais besoin. Bon.
Cutting to the chase.
Insightful decision. The tree of peace bore lasting fruit. Proceed.
Faut croire que je suis perspicace, parce que je me rappelais plus du tout laquelle il fallait choisir, et j'ai détruit une des preuves, donc je pouvais plus... Oh. Faut frapper, et ça passe. Ah bah, le niveau, il n'est pas de refus. Hein. Ça pourra quand même servir un jour, ça. Ça peut servir. Ça peut clairement servir. Parfait ça.
way to the nearest library.
What to do?
You have my attention.
No one stopped me yet.
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great worm, heart of the gate.
Hells. The great worm is nothing but bone and memories.
Un magnifique dracocire. Lourde est la tête qui porte la couronne. Eh ben, il y a quelque chose que je dois rater.
a charmer.
Can't give up now.
Je comprends pas. Je sais pas. Je comprends pas. Je sais pas ce que j'ai raté, ce que j'ai manqué, ce que j'ai mal fait, je sais pas. Je suis censé pouvoir me battre contre lui. Il est censé être réveillé et... Ah! Ah, bah voilà! Ça me semblait bien! Feignasse.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worms.
I am Ansel, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Par contre, je garantis pas de le battre, hein. Il est vraiment très très fort. Revenez ces paroles qui vous montent aux lèvres mais qui ne vous appartiennent pas.
Ansel binds you despite your best efforts. Yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansel senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
Mais je vous veux aucun mal, redonnez-moi le contrôle de mon corps.
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prison, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
Your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened. Answer. It's been too long.
Vous connaissez donc tous les deux?
Once, long ago, we crossed the Callan together and sailed the Altair. We built a city by the sea. Answer was my friend. Friend, yes, and more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Baldur? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough? Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice. You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Baldur fallen?
Répondez à la question, flagelleur mental, vous lui deviez bien ça.
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur, enough! I gave you everything, Balduran, and you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness, Balduran. The final tempest has come. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roars. This time, you will not escape it.
Il est pas content. Oh, ça va faire mal ça.
Ready for this?
Mistra Rim.
Bien sûr. Bien sûr, bien sûr. J'ai monté le niveau et du coup, ça m'a retiré mes sorts les plus puissants. Ouf. Ouais, mais ça va pas toucher ça. Hein. 12%, qu'est-ce que tu veux que ça le touche? Il est déjà à 80%, il arrive à rater, alors... Mec, il est devant toi. Comment tu peux avoir une si faible chance de toucher alors qu'il est devant toi et que c'est un dragon géant? Sérieux, quoi. Ouais, bah écoute... Voilà. Bah oui, mais c'est un dragon... Ah, imbécile, c'est un dragon de foudre. Oh, quel con. Ah, mais quel imbécile. Mais oui, mais c'est un dragon de bronze, il s'en fout de la foudre. Misère. Réfléchis un peu. Punaise, quoi. Ça sent pas bon. Ça sent pas bon. Résistance à tout type de dégâts. D'accord. D'accord. Je sais pas quel rayon a son truc, hein, mais... Ouais, non, non. C'est pas grave.
Diligence and care.
C'est pas grave. peux juste bien aller te faire voir en fait. Non mais sérieusement.
Good idea, Karlach.
Magnifique.
No choice but to keep going. Another day, another fight.
Ouais, ouais, tu devrais pas pouvoir mettre un coup après une attaque pareille. Pas très loyal ça.
Get back in the fight.
Fuck yes. Boom!
What have you done? Ansor. I never thought I'd see him again.
Alors vous êtes bel et bien un Baldurien.
I was. Now, I am much, much more. But it seems you are more interested in my past.
J'aimerais juste savoir si vous comptez me tuer comme vous avez tué votre dernier ami.
I killed Ansor out of necessity. For the crime of being a Lithid, he would have killed me first. It's like I always told you. I was just like you. An adventurer who yearned for greatness. And in mortal terms, I achieved it. As captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms. Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed. My crew lost. But my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an Illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansor who found me. Ansor who pulled me from the Brain's domination. Ansor who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick.
Et tu ne te sens pas coupable d'avoir tué ton sauveur?
Of course I did. More so because it was Unsur. Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. He came to me as I slept. A mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation.
Pour transformer en élitide, valait-il la peine de perdre un ami?
Put simply, yes. And being alive even more so. Do not think that I am ignorant of what I have lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on. 2 nether stones remain in the hands of the chosen.
Oui.
We must find them before we confront the brain.
Oui, il a beau dire ce qu'il veut, je pense que quand même l'élitide lui a retiré quand même pas mal d'humanité. Cher Hansur, je t'ai dit 1000 fois déjà et je le redis encore, il n'existe aucun remède. Et ce n'est pas grave. Je vais bien, même mieux que bien. Je n'ai jamais été aussi heureux. Alors, à quoi bon te tourmenter comme ça? Je te pose la question, mais évidemment, je connais la réponse. Tu te souviens de Yaltengri? On a passé des mois sur les flots, toi et moi, à chercher la haute tour. Et quand enfin on a réussi à la trouver, on était malades comme des chiens. Et pourtant, tu ne m'as jamais abandonné, pas même pour un seul instant, alors que tu aurais tout simplement pu partir. Tu m'avais dit à l'époque que vivre cette expérience avec moi avait quelque chose de spécial, que tu voulais partager ma passion pour l'aventure, en voyant le tour à travers mes yeux. Tu avais appelé ça un privilège, mais le véritable privilège était celui de ta compagnie. Tu es la meilleure chose qui me soit jamais arrivée en Sour. Je ne t'ai jamais rien demandé, mais aujourd'hui je te demande de cesser de vivre pour moi. Mes propres sentiments me sont devenus étrangers, mais je sais ce que tu ressens. Tu éprouves une douleur insoutenable. Or, tu n'as pas besoin de souffrir. Sois libre, Hansour. Pars, et sache que même si je ne suis plus à tes côtés, je serai toujours ton Baldurien. Eh ben, à cette époque-là, il avait encore beaucoup d'amitié, d'humanité et de cœur. À cette époque-là.
Don't touch me.
Ah, excellent choice.
Don't be shy.
Voilà. Et Karlak, une belle épée draconique. Casque et épée légendaire. Franchement, elle a pas à se plaindre, la petite Karlak. Et juste pour le fun, avant de déconnecter. Et alors? Ah! Là, les nuits, elles vont pas se passer pareil, hein, avec Istos, le pauvre. c'est c'est elle qui c'est elle qui va le porter pour passer la porte.
Never a dull moment.
Voilà, et je passerai la nuit demain au cas où il y a une cinématique pour pas que ce soit trop long. Il m'est mis dans la boîte pour passer une bonne nuit. Bah, la suite demain, du coup. Et comme disait l'autre, tata.